Hello guys, I am sure all of you have seen these new glide skills in Aion Classic recently. I wanted to talk about these in this video. Okay, so first of all, what is a glide skill? It is basically a skill you can use while you are gliding fast. You can use your gliding skill up to 35 meters away from your target. If your opponent is flying or gliding himself, you can activate this skill though. This means you can strike first if you have the high ground. This may seem unfair at this point, because it is. Okay, how do we get this skill to work? First of all, you have to buy or farm 2 skill books for this to work. The one will allow you to glide faster by consuming more flight time, and the other one will allow you to use a skill while you are in this stance. You can get both of these skills if you regularly kill the Phaistos boss in the Phaistos disc instance. I believe the quick glide book is a regular drop from Phaistos, while you have to collect forgotten pages in this instance for the other glide skill. In total, you need to collect 90 forgotten pages to create this skill. Everyone in your group will get 1 page from the gatekeeper in that instance, and everyone will get a forgotten page bundle from Phaistos. This bundle will give you a random amount of pages with certain chances that you should now be able to see on the screen. The glide skill can be traded with Kina, and the current price ranged around 200 to 300 million Kina. The other skill can't be traded with Kina, but with Kuna instead. Just visit the Kuna broker and buy or sell your book in there. You should count with around 5000 Kuna and up for one of these books. This may sound expensive and pricey, because it is indeed. So now that you have all the skills you need, how do you actually activate fast gliding? First, you need to glide. Then activate fast gliding by pressing the button you assigned to fly up twice. Then use your skill either by clicking or keybinding it when your target is around 35 meters near you or lower. As a target, you can use anything: friendly NCPs, a player of both races, a foe, a Shugo, a rift. It just can't have anything blocking it. The activation is really tricky to figure out at first, and it will take you some time to get used to it. Trying to use this in the heat of battle on a straight floor will never work, at least for me. Because you have to glide sideways, then sprint your gliding, and use your skill all in a very small time frame. Every class but the cleric can hit multiple foes 3 meters around your target, but every class has a different effect. The sorcerer will deal damage and buff himself up so that enemies will be slowed down when they hit the Zorg. The Templar will only stun the enemies. The ranger will silence the enemies. The Sin will blind the foes. The gladiator will knock them down. The chanter will bind them. The Revenant will knock them back. This Spirit Master will take down 3 buffs from foes 5 meters around your target and grant himself a buff which slows down the enemy's attack speed when they hit the Spirit Master. And finally, the Cleric will grant a shield and a healing buff for him and his group members, I think. I personally don't like this system. It is fitting to Aion though, because back then Aion was advertised as a flying PvP game. And now you can actually use skills while you're gliding, with your wings basically, but the effects are so silly, and the advantage it can give you when you happen to be on the high ground is so enormous that it is just another unbalanced mechanic in an already unbalanced game. But it is kinda satisfying if you get the skill to work, to be honest. Rangers can silence you twice, sleep and even fear you now, and it is getting more and more ridiculous. 1 versus 1 fights aren't fun anymore. Group fights can still be fun though, but I prefer to be solo while PvPing. I will still do content for Aion nevertheless, but recently I have started to play another game called Atlas, which is an MMO that came out last week. While I don't necessarily like the graphics in this game, since the character design is kind of weird and freaky, the overall gameplay is really fun and fluent. So I might make some guides for that game as well. Also, I am working on another project completely unrelated to Aion. It is a meme channel in which I make clip compilations of a VTuber I started watching a while ago. If you're interested in that, you can check it out in the description below. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for watching and see you soon.